Hi. Good morning. Got the lime spreader out this morning. Anyway, I'm here to start the truck because it is 30 degrees. 26 last night, something like that. And I know what you're thinking. Did he just start that without checking the oil? I checked it yesterday. It was fine. And I also know what you're thinking too. Well, the oil pan could have exploded last night while it was sitting overnight. I think I'll take my chances. It's okay. I'm in a hurry. All right, I got the truck started. Before I can head back, I do need to fill this seeder. Every morning I've just been trying to keep this thing filled so that Austin can show up and just head right out. Just take off and go. And it's been working quite well, so I'm just gonna continue to do so. I am going to sit here and let this thing warm up a little bit. I don't need to move very far, but it did get down to 26 degrees. Is this thing going to start in the cold? I should probably make sure it's actually got fuel. I haven't looked at the fuel on this motor at all. Now, if I can do this without spilling, it's going to be a miracle. This thing is so full. Oh boy. Oh gosh, this is gonna be bad. Well, I spilled everywhere, but that's all right. Cleaning the motor off, that's all. All right, now we can see if it's actually gonna start. Are you kidding me? Just fired right up. On the warm days, I've been having to choke it for like a minute straight. And now that it's 20 degrees, you want to fire right up? Unbelievable. Ugh. Chairs here. Should be all set. He's good to go. Okay, all this, I think it's like 50 acres, 57 acres, something like that on this side of the road has got to go to town. That means we're at the mercy of the elevators. We got until about 5 o'clock today, so we should be able to get it done. We smoked that 40 out yesterday. We didn't get a good start because we were messing with the cedar and stuff like that in the morning, and we didn't get a really good start, and we beat the elevator by a couple hours anyway of closing time. So I'm hoping the same will be today. Everything runs just beautifully and we can knock this out, get it all sent to town, and then we can work on something going home so we can work the rest of the night. That is the plan today. Well, things couldn't go too smoothly, could they? That would just be silly. That's saying it's only about, I don't know, maybe like a quart low. Nothing crazy. But the leak concerns me. As long as there's oil in it, right? At least something in it. Hopefully it's just a small leak and it'll get through the rest of the fall. Or the gasket's very easy to change. Either one would be nice.
What's the deal?
I don't know. I just seen all the oil leaking on the side, fresh.
And that's been a problem because
I seen this.
That's old.
The old oil, yes. And I'm sure it's just this gasket, which it looks like there's a steel gasket in between there.
I didn't know.
But then this started leaking. That's fresh.
That's right there.
Well, yeah, I see that, but I think it's coming out of here too. Maybe not, but
Yeah, I think it's dripping off of there.
so it's probably just this one gasket.
I noticed that when we bought it.
Okay.
There's an issue here of some sort.
Yeah, no, and I don't want to waste any more time, so I'm gonna call and order probably Mike's, and just swing by while the truck's empty, grab it, and they'll bring it back.
I don't have any cheeseburgers.
They normally don't. The burger joint don't have any burgers. Well, I don't think it's that big of a deal. Just wanted to make sure. If we can avoid any issues, would be great. Besides, if it doesn't leak oil, is it even doing any work? It's good for it. That way it's always got clean oil, because you're constantly just dumping new in. You never have to do an oil change. We got finished with the main field. Got it all to town, so that's good. However, Austin was having a little bit of trouble, and to my own accord, I just didn't realize that sometimes I'm an idiot. We had a few problems with the ISO bus getting unplugged to where it was messing with him, which that's understandable. He ran out of seed on a 40 that definitely should not have even come close to running out. Well, I messed with the monitor, changed the name of the material going through, since it's rye and rapeseed like mixed in together with each other. Well, I changed it to that. However, that changed the calibration factor with it. It set it back to square zero, and so nothing was calibrated. And yesterday I was thinking, you know, when I change that, I need to copy the same calibration factor that I got for the rye and just put it into that, and it'll work. I forgot to do that. That was a sore mistake. So anyway, I told him to go home because I had no clue what was going on. We didn't have time to deal with it. But now that we got that main field finished, I'm gonna get Dad moved home to where he can run alone. And I'm gonna run this cover crop seeder and run the wheels off this thing. Try and get this custom work figured out so that it's a little more caught up. First things first, I got to put some more cover crop in, some seed in to finish this 40. It should have easily been done. Might be too far away. Guess we'll find out. We're good. Oh, it's obnoxious. Too much going on. Well, that was a bad mistake, but all I can do is move past it, I suppose. Oh, that's because there's no implement detected. Because the ISO bus is messing up. For gosh sakes, man. I'm not having a good day. I was having a great day yesterday. Today is just, it's not going well. This connection is not cooperating. That is my ISO bus connection. I don't know if it's all jacked up in the back there, but I gotta figure that out. All the connections on the back look fine. Okay, I just zip tied it on there. Checked everything on the back. Everything looked fine. So I'm gonna assume it's okay, but now it should stay on. Yes, resume work, please. Yep. Oh yeah, three connected. That'd be great. Yeah, cover crop seeding. That'd be awesome. Look at there. My rapeseed. Calibrate 0.083. Check the 0.083. 49.6. 49.3. 0.8. Is that gonna mess with me? I'm just gonna leave it on the rye. It is what it is. Controller's on. Everything is working correctly. Ay, ay, ay. But all this seeder has been this fall is just added stress. It's not good. Well, we got her running correctly finally. Goodness gracious. flat tire. I have a flat tire. Good news! I have a flat tire. It's very flat. I might have several flat tires, actually. I pulled this thing out, I may not be able to get it back in there. I'm not having a good time here. I think I'm just gonna park it and keep picking corn. Let's just forget the cedar. Let's just forget it altogether. It takes 20 minutes to fold out as well. Oh, this is not going well. I assume you saw it as well. That's flat, and I think that one is too. You've got to be joking. Well, we're selling a rolling harrow cover crop seeder if anyone's interested. At least it's no big deal to take the tires off. It's right there. And here. And here. Swiss cheese from the bean stubble. That's exactly what that is. Yikes. Should I order tougher tires? The FIs? It's a full moon tonight, that's why. That's why today has been just a disaster. How much did you say you think we could sell that for? Honestly, I'd take the lowest bidder at this point.
You didn't think this was going to be a pain in the butt. I got news for you.
It should have been easy.
And we got to get tweezers and come out here and pick up all this dry that we a couple planters.
Yeah, not a chance. It's not even gonna grow anyway. It hasn't rained in a year. Okay, new game plan. Since that just happened. I'm taking the blue truck home with the seed tender. We're gonna come back, grab the cart and the combine. We're gonna load the Kenworth in the cart, go back up to our northernmost farm, grab our baby truck that's been sitting up there, bring it home, fill it as well, get them ready to go to Marquis, the ethanol plant way up north in the morning, fix the tires, bring them back here, put them on the implement, and then get it headed up to Putnam, up north, and call it a day. Go home. This day has been, it's just been awful. If you haven't noticed, I haven't really been recording much. It's because it's been such a terrible day. And all you can do is just laugh about it because it's just been that bad. Holy cow. We've got everything moved back home, situated. Dad's gonna be taking the combine. I'm in the 8360 now. I'm gonna be taking it home. We're just gonna open up the 120 at home. I'll deal with the tires and everything and that seeder tomorrow morning so that way he's home. Once we get it opened up, he can run alone if he needs to. If Austin's not around, he can at least run alone. So that's the game plan. That way I can just finally get this seeder fixed, running, and just go. Hopefully. I'm hoping. It hasn't been going well, folks. Not at all. Well, it's another late night done. We'll continue this video on for tomorrow because today was just kind of it was just one of those days. That's all I can say. Just one of those days. What is that?
This is the 12 point.
Yeah.
Do this.
Yeah. This is the one that was on it? Yeah, the 12 ply ought to work.
Oh.
Oh. I don't know why I do that every time. I dropped that stupid thing and it just sprays all over the place. I just got this entire camera wet. You're not waterproof either. Off to a good start. So what was happening here is, as you can see, this one tire is dead square right between these two tires. And there's a row between there. And so it was just getting hit by all the bean stubble and stuff that wasn't knocked down by the tractor tires. And decided to pop on both of them. So we put 12 ply tires on versus 8 ply on just those tires. Hope that's enough. If not, we'll have to go to 1015Ls. Those are 915Ls. But the 1015s, they make an FI farm implement that are super heavy duty. I had to go to them on my strip freshener, the planter, everything. I mean, in order to keep them from becoming Swiss cheese with all the bean stubble going through them. And they're not cheap either. But I guess it's a lot cheaper than constantly plugging and buying new tires. Okay, good morning. Yesterday was a rough one. This morning, it's going all right. A lot better mood though. We got the tires put on. I'm gonna be heading this up north. It's gonna be quite a long drive, unfortunately, but the drive's a little better when you got 4 tires that are full of air. I'm gonna try to get as much done as I can. Hopefully Austin shows up today and he can continue on the venture here with the seeder. And then I gotta get back home before 3:30, somewhere in there, because my wife and Everly are coming out to ride in the grain cart, and because this is about the only time they really get to ride. When we're at the house, I'm just dumping into the baby truck that's sitting at the 13-inch auger there, and so I'm in the grain cart the whole time finally. So they come out and ride anytime that's going on. Taking a while to fold up. The hydraulics are cold. Very slow. Might take a nap. Folding up usually doesn't take this long, but like I said, the hydraulics are cold. It's just not moving very quick. Just like me when it's cold in the mornings. I'm just not a cold guy. I'm also not a hot guy. I don't like the heat. I'm more of a, give me a mid-70s day. I think everybody's that way though, so I'm nothing special. I'm getting deja vu, as if I've pulled out on this road before. So my brain is functioning today. I was running on absolutely no sleep yesterday, literally no sleep, and so yeah, you just make mistakes when you're not sleeping. You're in a hurry, everything's rushed, and that's what was going on. And I made a mistake. I forgot to change the cal number on that, and that was a whoopsie. A pretty big whoopsie, actually. Seeded like 70 or 90 pounds to the acre, that rye on 17 acres of that 40. What's that gonna look like? I told Dad, every mistake is a test plot. That's just how you gotta look at it. Anyway, we got a test plot to see what 90 pounds per acre of rye looks like as a cover crop. It's fairly expensive. I wouldn't suggest it. It probably has no more benefit than 30 pounds to the acre, but you never know. We'll see. Maybe it's got better weed suppression. I guarantee it's got better weed suppression, but okay. Do you remember how to run it? I'll let you do it.
Is gas on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go. If you're just coming to a field that needs done, what you're gonna have to do is you have to figure out the acres, like you just did. You seen how many acres were remaining, and you're gonna have to judge that off of, okay, it's 30 pounds to the acre. He wants anywhere from 30 to 35 pounds to the acre. So they'll do the 205 times 32.5 pounds, whatever, and then figure out how much weight you need.
That's 6,800.
6,800 pounds. Yeah. So the This will only hold like 3,000 pounds. So for now, go ahead and open that up, zero it out, and we'll just fill it for now. Hello? Yeah. Why? Marquis, they're closed. Oh. Okay. All right. Okay. Sounds good. Okay. I will not. I guess. So, okay. Sounds good. But whenever it's getting close, and then what I would do is, when it's getting close to full, just set it right up here so that it can't plug. Or you could even leave it there if you wanted to, and then just sweep it out of the way. But just leave it somewhere that it's not going to plug. And then when it's getting kind of close, you can use that to shut off. Just know that it's going to fill that bag on the tender, and it's going to have like, you're going to probably have like another 100 pounds or something like that coming off there, like 60, 70 pounds. So. Yeah, you got to get every last drop off that broom. All right. I'm just going to make sure everything's right and I didn't mess anything up here. Like yesterday. Let's not seed 90 pounds to the acre on a custom order job here.
Yeah.
On our own field, it wasn't so big of a deal, but got everything? All right. Just call me if you need anything. 10-4. Get out of his way here. Just make sure everything goes smoothly. You know, the fan starts and doesn't immediately snap a belt or something. Because you just never know. The amount of times that we've immediately pulled away from each other or something, as far as Dad and I goes, and it's just an instant breakdown. I may as well wait and see, right? My young protege is off to the races. Well, now that he's all set up, I can get back home. Dad and I were going to be taking some semi-loads, like 2 Kenworths and a baby truck per day for the next 4 days, just up to Marquis. He's got a 10,000 bushel contract up there that he set it, you know, a year ago or so, knowing that we typically have too many bushels to fit at home. So he just set it just to kind of get grain moved out of there in October. And obviously hoping that maybe we can find something that's dry enough in the field. Well, pretty much everything's dry enough. So we were going to be taking it now. Well, I guess they're shut down for maintenance, which that's unfortunate. So we're going to go home. He drove the baby truck all the way up to Marquis, I might add, to find that out. So I guess I'm going to go home and we're just going to be picking corn, putting it in the bins. We'll figure out another field that we can take up there. But yeah, a lot of maintenance going on these elevators. And actually, the elevator right next to us, I don't know if you can see those cranes that are sticking up right over here, but they had a silo collapse. So that elevator's closed down too. We just got nobody to take our grain, that's all. It's a good thing we got storage at home. We keep saying, why do we do this? Let's just take it all to town, take it somewhere. But then you're at the mercy of that person. Hope they're running or open or not full. You gotta quit at 5 o'clock half the days. It's just nice to be able to run until 1 o'clock in the morning and store your own grain. All right, slight change of plans. Since the Marquis idea is out of the game now because they're closed, we're gonna go ahead and fill the seed tender, get it moved up there for them before we start in here. Seeing as we've got some time now. Why is the wind always in the wrong direction? Just blowing right at me. Phew. Think we can fit one more box in here? If I could get to the other side would be great. Loading them over the side like this, I gotta stack on the ladder. This should give him enough to be able to finish. It's like 206 acres up there and then another 60 or something right across the street. Should be enough to finish all of that pretty easily. So he'll have some room to run as long as he wants, and he'll at least have this pickup up there as well if he wants to come home. Be a little lopsided weight-wise here. Wait. Dusty. So I think just try running like that. Okay. Good luck, sir. Are we ready? Huh? I said, do you think we're ready? No. No? Think we're missing something? He's gonna go pick a kernel or two. I'm gonna go ahead and get the baby truck empty. The seeder has been kind of a pain point. A little bit of a logistical nightmare at the moment, but that's all right. We're getting her figured out. And I'm certainly not gonna make cost and run it down the road when he's just really starting to learn how to drive a tractor and all that. So what I've been doing is every night when he gets finished or something, I will usually every night or in the morning, like this morning, I had to take the seeder to where he needed to be and drop it off there for him and everything. Which is, again, is fine. It just takes some time. All right, let's see if we're gonna fit through here. Let's see if Dad did a good job parking this thing or not. This is all I'll be doing all day. The rest of the day, I'll just be sitting in the cart, bringing it back to the baby truck that's gonna be running out constantly. Go catch the combine, come back, rinse and repeat. Hi. Much easier to get in here now, huh? With the ladder, or with the stairs. What's up? You don't want it closed? It's loud. You sure? Tractor Grandma's not home yet. She's at work. Mom's just going potty quick. You see yourself? You gotta wave in front of the here. Yeah, there you go. Making sure you brush your teeth. Yeah. I see you got some sugar bugs on there now.
Popcorn.
Oh, you had popcorn, did you? I got some water in here. Do you want that? You're a weirdie. Yeah, did you wash your hands today?
Mama, can I be for you?
My daughter.
I can be Mommy's daughter.
Oh, okay. That's a good plan.
The trash in the seat, I'm gonna slip right out.
Say again? Oh, from your scrubs, yeah.
What, baby?
They were over here.
They were over there. Thank you.
Is that alright? There you go.
Nutritious. She had like a holding of popcorn.
That's what she said. She was checking her teeth in the camera and said she ate popcorn. Poke any holes in the
We
container?
did, but then she lost the container. I still don't know where it is. So there's a bunch of caterpillars just probably dead in a jar somewhere.
I see.
I don't like them dead.
I know, but we lost them.
You lost the jar, so they didn't have any food.
Did she tell you about the one she brought inside that ate dinner with her?
She did. She said she was upset that it was gone this morning.
Put it outside.
She was like sifting through her little jar of fuzz balls. And I'm like, what are you doing? She's like,
Put it outside.
she's like, my caterpiller's gone.
Because you left him inside and not in a container.
Well, he was in his right place. He was with his friends.
Living in a ball of fluff balls.
And he was a fuzzy bear caterpillar. That's
Oh gosh.
where he needed to be with his other pink fuzz balls.
Don't. Did we put him in a bowl? Did he eat spaghetti with you?
He ate dinner with you?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
But he was on the table when I put you down for bed. He was on the table.
Just crawling around.
Yeah. I forgot about it. Because he blended in with the little fluff balls.
I would have got home, fell asleep at 1 o'clock, and woke up with a caterpillar crawling on my face. Yeah. Wondering how in the world it got in there.
Did we forget about the caterpillar? Yeah, we did.
That's okay, you'll find more. There's plenty of them right now. What? Oh, get the caterpillars on my phone? You need to see which ones turn into butterflies.
That was a moth. All the ones that we murdered were moths.
Yeah, the cute caterpillars are all moths.
Ugly ones are
Yeah, the caterpillars.
I don't want to touch.
Yeah, the uglier than sin caterpillars turn into beautiful butterflies. All right, running good. We go ahead and get the dryer started. I should have about at least 10,000 bushel to go in this bin yet. I'm gonna go ahead and keep running it in here. Start the spreader. Then I gotta get the fans and the dryer running. Well, I suppose there's wet corn in here now, so. Ooh, it's gotta get filled yet. Huh, I forgot about that. Guess we can see if this is actually gonna work. Start the fans only and see if it's gonna shut off. I've tasked Taylor to watch the dryers while I'm gone. Scary. All right. I just wanted to watch it. I don't want to sit there and wait for it to fill because he's already waiting on me. So, holy cow, I got this thing so screwed up. A toddler in the cab. Okay. She's going to be tasked with making sure that unloading auger shuts off. So, I told her how to shut it off if it doesn't. If some corn starts spilling out of the top, I showed her which switch to press, so hopefully it just shuts off. But I didn't want him waiting any longer. He's already been waiting quite a bit. And I told him, I said, we're not going to be going very fast. He said, why? I said, I'm going to have my wife and a toddler in here. I'm not going to be running 12.5 mile an hour down the road, or 12.5 mile down in the field. But now we can fly. We're alone at the moment. Everly, of course, had to go in and get some coloring books and stuff once she found out that there's a nice table in this tractor for her to sit at. At the moment, we're breaking through the center of this 120-acre field because it's just too long, too long of passes. So we always plant some rows straight across in the center here. That way we can break it in half and it's not so awkward. Oh my goodness. I can't see anything. with that sun. Man, this sun is brutal. Can you see me? Oh my goodness. I look like I'm coming down from the heavens right now, probably. So Dad's been on the walkie with me, and he's been saying, I cannot believe how good this corn is. It's Pioneer, so it's not surprising. Not trying to trigger anybody, but I was looking at the metrics here. I don't know if how well you can see that, but the yield at 16% moisture, 282 so far average, and it's climbing. It was at 265 for the end rows, and we're just kind of still getting the end rows off here. My wife just texted me and said, what switch is it again? It's just so annoying. You get all your snacks? Good. Get up there. Okay, now we can get everything set up. She said it shut off, so I'm gonna go ahead and check. I'm gonna test it, but I'm just gonna shoot this stuff through. Okay, this was a part of the wetter corn. We're just gonna see, oh boy, it feels really dry. Wow, the test weight on this is insane. Look how low that cup is. Crazy. Oh yeah, very dry. 45, 68 we'll say. 14%. 14%. Shoot it into the bin. Very dry. Okay, now we're ready to go. Okay, we've been going at it for a little while now. Unfortunately, we did get to a point where I believe the large bin, the 55,000 bushel bin, will be close to full tomorrow morning by the time the dryers run out. So I don't want to put any more in the wet holding bin. The top indicator's about on anyway, so it's about full. So we're just going to fill the cart and shut it down for the night. Hopefully all that corn runs out by tomorrow morning. We'll find out, get a better idea on where we're at on that big bin. I keep seeing videos, you know, on my phone and stuff of of quite a few people this harvest that overflowed their bins and it's spilling out the sides, and it's got me kind of antsy. So I'd rather not have that happen. So we're gonna just leave it at that. Probably shut it down for the night. Everybody's in bed already, so I figured I may as well go home too, right? Anyway, I think we're gonna call it for the night, like I said, and that's going to be it for this video as well. Kind of a two-dayer. Yesterday was awful. Was not having a good day. Today was pretty good. Today was a very good day, actually. My wife and kid got to come ride with me. It's always a fun time. Never a dull moment, anyway. And yeah, it was just overall a somewhat productive day. So we will catch you in the next one, I guess. Hey, if you liked the video, you got this far, hit the thumbs up. Got any questions, leave a comment down below. Subscribe, it's all free. Yeah, we will catch you in the next one. Kind of pumped my wife left these in here for me. They look good. They look good on me.